Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Annie, and this is Unity Consciousness. Thank you so much for stopping by today. We are at Rivershire Retreat in northern Michigan. Quick thank you to my host that invited me up here. I'm grateful. And as a new day dawns here at Rivershire, we're also going to see a new reality, perhaps, new routines dawn for all of us this week. Let's talk about the energy. Let's jump right in. Today, which is Monday, the 18th, the sun will trine Eris in Aries. It's great for supporting a cause and asserting your individuality. And then Tuesday of this week, tomorrow, we will have the sun in Leo, is going to trine Chiron, which is retrograde in Aries. And we've done a lot of internal work related to healing our right to exist or need to be seen and heard. And this energy, the sun in Leo, is now leading us to a stronger self-confidence and assurance. Then the very next day, on Thursday of this week, which is the 21st, we're going to begin to see and feel the new moon's energy come creeping in, because Venus in Cancer is going to square Eris, who just a few days earlier spoke in harmony, supreme harmony actually, with that sun in Leo. Well, there's home or family dynamics they're notching up. Somebody's personal rights or integrity could be slighted one way or the other. Or it could also be overprotection of family would be the source of irritation, requiring a choice, because this is a square. Then on Friday, we've got a big energy day ushering in. Venus in Cancer is going to square Chiron retrograde. And again, that same energy that was so positive with the sun in Leo, we now have Venus in Cancer again, that home family protection area of our charts is squaring Chiron retrograde. So home or family dynamics are taking center stage again as we kick off Virgo season, because on that same day we will have the sun enter Virgo. So perfection, details, routine, practicality, and very organized systems, processes, and rituals are highlighted during Virgo season. But here's the caveat. Shortly after arriving in Virgo, the sun and the moon are going to connect late Friday or early Saturday, which it's 2:06 a.m. on Saturday, the 23rd, here on the east coast of the U.S. And that's going to bring in the first new moon of Virgo season. The issue here is, if it's even an issue, the circumstances are that new moon is going to square Uranus and Sedna. That perfection of that square will occur early Sunday on the 24th, so it's very possible on the 23rd, when that new moon presents, there's this challenge or difficulty with the squares, just Venus squaring Eris, Venus squaring Chiron, that presented, creating a little tension, we'll say, with those squares. Well, now there's Uranus stepping in with the square, and it perfects on Sunday, so expect the unexpected. We are aware of this. The upheaval and chaos is absolutely reaping havoc on that Virgo-based practicality. We may have a set plan, we may have a set routine, we may have things that we want to go just so, and Uranus is here saying, nope, I don't think so. Because Uranus is going to go retrograde on the 7th of September. So it's very strong right now, very, very strong. I would recommend using this energy, Uranian energy, to stay open to new ideas. It is in the sign of Gemini, asking us to stay present during any shocks or surprises that may occur. New futuristic communications can be a part of this, or communication systems. Higher consciousness is the goal here with Uranus in Gemini. With Sedna here, there is a need for metamorphosis also. There could be some patriarchal wounding that pops up, especially with the squares to Eris and to Chiron just a couple days earlier with Venus and family dynamics. So there is an absolute lot going on, and just staying open to new ideas and stepping away from rigidity would be my recommendation. There's really no grounding here. The only planets we have in Earth signs is that new moon in Virgo. Everything else is elsewhere. There aren't any other supportive aspects relative to Earth energy. So our grounding or our want to shore up some routine or ground it is just not going to be there. The new moon also is going to create a yod formation, which also indicates further challenge or difficulty trying to make things work as the sun and the moon progress to 1 degree of Virgo on Sunday the 24th. Our perceptions and beliefs and self-imposed restrictions are being transformed into higher consciousness. Solutions to issues presenting can certainly be outside the box of reason. I would suggest to zoom out and expect the unexpected here, totally. That metamorphosis is upon us. Sedna, she's going to be speaking to us. She's way beyond the Kuiper belt. And so we need to really zoom out and see the metamorphosis in any situation and then pivot as necessary, go with the flow. Uranus is here to bring that lightning bolt of change rather quickly to a situation that has been stagnant, probably relative to a formality or a ritual, because we've got Virgo here. The devil's in the details. That full moon, we're getting ready to enter eclipse season here too. So again, the energy is really amping up. Eclipse season is right around the corner. The full moon total lunar eclipse in Pisces happens to occur on the 7th of September, which we talked about that a minute ago. That's the actual day that Uranus goes retrograde. So that's will be a very interesting lunation. And then a second powerful new moon partial eclipse. It's a new moon, second new moon in Virgo. Again, partial eclipse at 29 degrees on September 21st. So we literally have 2 new moons, that one kicks off Virgo season and the other one is a powerful new moon partial eclipse at 29 degrees on the 21st. And that energy is going to close out what kicks off this weekend. So again, very, very, very powerful energy upon us. And eclipse season is just around the corner. The energy of this week's new moon may actually bring in some eclipse vibes for you, depending how you feel energy. If you feel it in advance, don't be surprised if you don't pick up the eclipse energies beginning this weekend with the new moon in Virgo. Okay. That's all I have for you. I decided to use the Field Tarot deck by Hannah Elizabeth Fofana. Let's see if I can get it in focus here. And the card, let me zoom out a little bit here. There we go. The card that popped up for us is the Princess of Cups, and it says dreams. Let's see if I can, there we go. Let's see what the book has to say. The Princess of Cups is full of creative energy that is ready to be tapped into. She is emotional, gentle, romantic, and acts as a messenger to help us tune in to our own intuition. Listen carefully to her voice to help bring your inner ideas to fruition. Intuition, manifestation, creativity, curiosity, and possibilities are all keywords here. And the new moon and also that new moon partial eclipse on the 21st, they're ruled by Mercury. And Mercury and Mars will be sextile all week. So we will be able to really tap into the options and weighing our options. Mars, that Mars energy is going to help us do that, but there also could be some relationship dynamics at play here too. Okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining me today. I hope you have a fabulous week. If you like this video, please do click the like button. If you have any comments or suggestions, you know I always like to hear from you. Please post them in the comment box below. If you want to know when videos are being dropped, click the subscribe button. And if you want to co-create with me, please do share this video with others. I hope you have a fabulous week of new beginnings that will break up any routines that have been stuck in a rut, or any boundaries that we have self-imposed boundaries that are creating restrictions that need to go. Have a fabulous week. Namaste.